All right, okay. What's up, buddies? And welcome back to another episode of either the 6 p.m. RTG Epi or the first bronze pack method tutorial video that I'm doing right near the start of the game for you guys, because we've had so many questions about the bronze pack method, how we're making money on the bronze pack method and all that stuff. So because it's the day before the official launch of the ultimate version of FIFA, I'm thinking if we don't get 6 p.m. content, or it's relatively dead 6 p.m. content, I want to do not going to be very long, like a nice comprehensive tutorial of how I'm doing the BPM, what I'm selling, what I'm not, what you should look for from the BPM, because as always, if you're looking to make big profit off of every 750 coins spent, you're going to be very disappointed. That's not how it works. It is a short game, the BPM, but it also is mainly a long game grind and a long game system, if you will, that works really well for my style of no FIFA point poor man road to glory, especially when I'm doing a first owner no FIFA point road to glory, like this series is once again this year. So having said that, it is 6 p.m. So let's just quickly see. I can't imagine we're going to get anything. So I'm really thinking it's going to be a BPM tutorial video we do have 5 gold 2 player picks ready to go again. But let's just see. Let's see if EA added anything into it. So objectives wise, not too shocked by it, but no, there is no new objectives. So it's looking like we're doing a bronze pack tutorial, boys, which should be exciting for a lot of you that want to kind of stack up the club. We'll just have a look over here in the squad battle section. Hybrid leagues, no, that's saved for 1 to watches. Hybrid nations, 1 to watches. Is this new? League and nation hybrids. No, okay, so there is well, it's another day of non-tent, if you will. Dead game. Come on, guys! I've been joking about that for these 6 p.m. epis, and the YouTube comments are like, oh my god, this Canadian prick is complaining about non-tent. The game isn't even... I'm kidding, Habibi. I'm just kidding. So anyways, let's get into the bronze pack method tutorial. So the BPM, as it's been since 2013 when I coined the term, as it's been for years before that on the forums back in the day, it's always just been about opening a good chunk of packs. Now, back in the day, I'm even talking last year, this used to be the BPM, opening 400 coin, 1 rare packs. But it seems like, at least before the launch of the game, we'll find out tomorrow, really, if they're truly gone. But it seems like these packs are gone. I don't know if it's because now, finally, once again, EA have known that we're making so much money on it. I mean, again, for 400 coins spent, I'm already 400 coins in profit right here, right? This guy, over time, has been selling for a little bit. He's not selling for much anymore, unfortunately. This is a League 1 player, so, I mean, that's a great price, so I wouldn't sell him anyways. And I'm going to explain that in a second. And this guy doesn't sell. So to start you off, this is a little bit different because this is the old school bronze pack method, but you will see here that essentially players that have any type of selling price, I'm going to list on the market because that's where the profit, or at least the regeneration of my coins, comes from. Unless they are, of course, a top 5 league player that isn't a dupe, of course, or a Sud Lib player that isn't a dupe. So I'm going to sell everything that has a profit in the bronze pack method unless it's a top 5 league or a Sud Lib. Now, for you, if you want to make even more money, maybe don't do this. What I would say is if you want to just use the BPM as profiteering, sell everything. I do it while I use it as a way to make money, right? While storing top 5 league and Sud Lib players so that we're already ready to go for when the league SBCs hit. And then I also store the crap players because I put them into silver upgrade packs. So that's my bronze pack method system, if you will. It works very well for me for my first owner because I start stacking up untradeable silvers that end up being from top 5 leagues or anything else that we can use in, obviously, league SBCs, but we use them in marquee matchups. We use them in daily SBCs. We use them eventually probably for objectives as they start coming out for gameplay. So that's how I kind of have like a 3-pronged approach to profit and growing my club with the bronze pack method. Now, we'll explain it via the 750 coin packs because that is basically all that we have. And then for the end of this little tutorial, we'll open these 5 gold player pick packs because why not? I'm addicted to them. It's a first owner RTG, so why wouldn't we do them? So what I do very simply is you just open these. Now, once again, if you're expecting to immediately make a profit on these, I probably wouldn't waste my time doing them because it takes time to start really building up a profit. And if you only have 1,000 or 2,000 coins to work with, it might not be the best thing to do. But once again, all I do is I open a pack. I don't go too far into it. I don't check everything for the 59th minute because I feel like you get a real understanding of what the value is of a player within the first page. If you end up overpricing a player, guess what? They just won't sell. And then you adjust their price once they don't sell down the road or in an hour, if you will. I find it just a much more efficient way. So you're not just sitting there. It's going to be saving you minutes and minutes at a time from just going and looking for every single thing. So right here, you see this guy's on a 200 coin bid, 8 minutes away. So you should easily get a sale on this guy for 400 coins. I mean, right there, we've basically broken even on the 750 coin pack. Now, you check this price, doesn't sell. So what I'm doing is I'm storing this guy in the club for the idea of if maybe you don't want to do the silver upgrades, maybe he goes up in price later on. But for me, with the idea of tonight, I put him into silver upgrade packs and we start building up the club in terms of those silver upgrades. And I'll show you guys that in a little bit through this tutorial, kind of the system of what I do. But anyways, all of this stuff I discard. So that's another 185 coins back. So we've made maybe 200 to 300 coins profit on this pack. Not great, but okay. Plus we've stored a player for the silver upgrade grind. And that's genuinely it. There's no real secret to it. That's just what I do and how I go about doing it. It's a very effective system. Another reason why I like doing the BPM, especially on a no FIFA point RTG, is not only does it help store up your club, you're getting ready for of course, the Sud Lib to come out again. You're getting ready for the top 5 leagues to start coming out again. But it quenches my thirst and my addiction for packs. Now, we still run a first owner RTG, so I'm still doing tons of packs a day, gold 2-player upgrades, objective packs, all that stuff in terms of golds. But I really feel like when I do this, it stops my need and my obsession even with dumping FIFA points to just get packs open because I find it enjoyable. Selfishly on stream, this is the moment, usually through the day, whether we spend 30 minutes or an hour doing bronze packs, where I can really talk to the chat. We rip packs, and live on stream, we're able to do something constructive, right? So I'm still making profit, I'm building up my club while also talking to the chat. So for me, it's a big benefit. Sud or Lib players, we store, of course. We look and see if there's a top 5 league. There isn't, so any player that has a value here will get sold. This guy doesn't sell, so we'll keep him. Polish and Austrian players, for some reason, sell. Now, I know this guy has a 200 coin price, but I'm going to list them because for some reason, Austrian and Polish players and Romanian players the last few hours, or not even hours, days have been selling. This guy doesn't sell, so we'll keep. So in general, I wish I could check the price of this. Okay, it doesn't sell. So in general, this is one of those packs where it's not going to be very profitable, but once again, once this guy becomes necessary, this pack then becomes profitable, right? So once the Sud and Lib come out, this guy will go from 200 to 300 coins to 500 to maybe even 1,500 to maybe even 2,000 coins, right? So it's not all an immediate coin return. It sucks that, yes, realistically, I've probably lost about 500 coins or, yeah, about 500 coins here on this pack, but we've got a Sud player, Lib player, whatever. What is he? A Lib player that's going to go up in price. And these guys, as much as I'm losing coins, these guys will be part of, this is a quarter, a fifth of a gold silver 2-player upgrade pack, right? So that has its benefits as well, which is fantastic. So to me, you just keep doing this, you get this grind going, and then what I like to do is you don't have to be on console to do this type of stuff. So this is a pretty good example here of what works. I guarantee you. So there you go. This guy probably will sell for the 700. So there's the pack basically paid for with the discards. Now this guy should have a sale price because he's an off nation and from England 3. And these guys are needed for a few of the starter SBCs. He isn't. Interesting. So I'm going to store him and use him then. That's great. I would have put money on him actually going for maybe 400 or 500 coins. Now this guy I can almost bet you is 200 coins because, well, why? He's not a top 5 league player, but he's in my club. What does that mean? Any players that aren't top 5 league or Sud Lib, I store in my club when they don't have a sale price. So this is a perfect example. I kind of wanted to wait for a dupe to show up. So normally in about a month's time, this is a guy I just discard. I don't want to fill up my trade pile, right? Where our trade pile is already getting pretty damn full with things and items we're selling. So you don't want to fill up your trade pile with these, but right now we're trying to build up our coins and get coin returns. So I have, with these dupes that don't sell for anything, I have a 2 twofold system of what I do. The first thing is I end up listing the guy up for 200 coins. And then at the end of the evening, I take all the guys like him that are in my club and we put them through the silver 2-player packs. Once those guys are all cleared out of the club, once the trade pile expires, those guys, some of them sell for 200 coins or 150 coins. So that's a positive. And then the ones that don't, I just store them right back in the club. And it's essentially it's the ultimate efficiency for you doing this bronze pack grind. Now, again, is the bronze pack method as good as it's been before with the 750 coin packs versus the 400 coin packs? As of right now, I don't actually know. I'm not entirely sure what's better, what's worse, what's doing well, what isn't. I think we're going to need a couple of weeks of grinding, see what marquee matchups look like, you know, see a various different set of things to really make a decision. I mean, that's 300 coins, so that's nice there. But as of right now, I mean, no joke, I'm not only making a big chunk of money, but I'm also constantly able to just buy and the gold players needed to make the 2 rare gold player upgrade packs. So that's another thing. I know this is, you know, it's a detailed video, if you will, about the bronze pack method, but what we used to do in the past is I used to do bronze packs, everything that you're seeing here. But you know those crap players that I store? We put them into the 2-player upgrade packs, and then we take those crap 2 players. Obviously, we keep the Sud silvers, we keep the top 5 the top 5 league silvers. In fact, why don't I demonstrate it for you guys real quick? So this used to be the process here. So we would get this all done, and at the end of the evening we would do this. And Nep was the one that kind of changed me on this, because realistically it's an obnoxious grind and it takes way too much time. But what we used to do in the past, anyways, when I was really grinding like a psycho, I'm talking, we were putting in probably 15 hours a day into our poor man road to glory, which is not something I'm going to do anymore. Obviously, it's just, I would argue it's relatively unhealthy to do that. But anyways, so what I used to do, if we can pull up the Austrian players just to make the chemistry easy to achieve, is another thing. This is up to debate. Normally, and you know what, I think I'm going to stick to my guns here. Normally, I never put rare bronzes into these upgrades, because either you just sell them or discard them, whatever, or they'll insta-sell pretty much for the 200 coins. But inevitably, these rares just go up in price. So they're kind of my safety net of big profit. I keep all of the rares, and then with marquee matchups and that type of stuff, these guys, inevitably, when you need an Austrian player, they just boom even more than the non-rares do. So I tend to hold on to those dudes. So anyways, we take the players that don't sell. I'm kind of doing things a little bit backwards here, but anyways, you get the idea. So even all this is new to me, honestly. Like this new system where you can't cycle through. It's a little bit annoying, but it's still, once you get used to it, it's still relatively efficient. I wouldn't say it's as efficient as the web app. Here's the next stage. Do all of this, not the way I'm doing it. Do all of this on the web app. It's probably 5 times quicker on the web app. So it's a very good way to save even more time if you know, are a dad and you're limited for time. So anyways, what I would do at the end of the night is all of these players that you see here, the crap ones, the non-top 5 leagues, non-rares, I put into these silver upgrade packs. Now before, as I mentioned, what I would end up doing is I would then open these silver upgrade packs. And of course, I'm going to give you guys a demonstration of this. I would open these upgrade packs. Look at that. We're already back up to 95K. Hilarious. I would open these packs, right? See what we get. Do I get a top 5 league? Do I get a Sud player? Do I get a Lib player? What do we get here from the pack? Okay, so that is kind of not that useful of a player in terms of what I like to hold on to. Now, this is, though, we got a Dortmund player, so that's huge for the eventual League SBC that comes out. This guy I'm never going to get rid of unless we put him into either a marquee matchup that requires Dortmund players or, of course, the League SBC for the Bundesliga once, hopefully, that comes out. This guy, though, in previous years, I would then put into gold 3-player upgrades. So imagine that process. Then I would take all the silver players that are relatively crap, put them into, this guy actually kind of looks good, but put them into the gold 3-player upgrades. Then I would take the gold 3-player upgrades and I would put them into the gold 2-player upgrades. Now that system is insane. It takes so much time. And I truly believe these silver players are worthwhile just holding on to because of the infinite amount of SBCs that come out. This guy being 73 rated, you can use a ton of these silvers that you've essentially earned from just bronze pack grinding, which is earning you coins and filling up your club. Then you take these guys and you put them into marquee matchups. Half or all of the marquee matchups have a max rating, at least for the first couple of months, of like 74, 75 rating. So you take 1 or 2 of your 82 rated golds that are untradeable, and then you fill it with the rest with essentially guys you've gotten from bronze packs. Now you're using all of the bronze pack benefits, but then you're also completing tradable marquee matchups that give you 25k packs and mini 50k packs and 45k packs and rare Electrum packs. So that is my recommendation on this system. No longer do I think you should be taking the quote unquote not good players and putting them into gold 3 rare players. What I would instead do, if you're like me and you're running a first owner PM RTG and you know that the gold 2 rare player packs are very good, I just take the profits that I get. Now we're up to 98k, by the way. This is a perfect tutorial for you guys. The profits are just flowing in right now. A few of the thousands of coins could be just gold item selling. Let's have a quick look. But what I do is, instead of doing that whole process and getting rid of so much assets, so some of these gold items as well. I mean, these were sold before we started the epi, but I think, for example, Potence sold just now. Otherwise, it's just the bronze players. Yeah, see, it's the bronze players that are coming up for sale, as you can see, right? I mean, it's no joke. And once again, I'm going to show you guys here with the trade pile, because surely there are bronzes that didn't sell. Some golds that didn't sell. And these guys. So these guys, I have a visual cue. Right here, I see whenever players are up for 200, I know for a fact that they're the ones that are in my club. These guys are only being listed because they're duplicates. So I know tonight to go make sure I use Moore and Tandazo in the silver upgrades, and then I'm going to relist these guys again, but if they don't sell, we then throw them back into the club. So that should be a good overview of everything. And then the final thing that maybe I didn't touch on is the whole processes of how do I get these gold 2 players? Well, all I do is the BPM and the profits from the BPM. I just take that and I buy the non-rare golds that I need for the gold 2 player upgrades. That's it. Simple as that. And doing that saves me. I wish I could even put it into numbers. I would assume the process of thousands of bronze packs and players into silvers, taking those silvers, which are of course way less, into gold 3 players, and then those gold 3 players into the gold 2 rares. That time probably takes 10 hours a day or something ridiculous. Whereas now, the way I do it, bronze pack, sell all the items, store the good players, put those into silver upgrades, and then we just keep all the silvers and then take the profits and buy the players needed for these gold 2 player upgrades. I feel like it saves me about 5 hours a day. And I'm still getting to open 20 to 30 to sometimes 40 gold 2 player upgrades. So that to me is the absolute most efficient way to run the BPM method in regards to the bronze pack method, in regards to a no FIFA point road to glory and a first owner road to glory. The difference that I would say to do if you're running a regular poor man road to glory is I would just use it as profit. I would just do the BPM and sell everything. Store the crap players, but I don't even know if I would put them into silver upgrades. I genuinely think I would hold on to everything and sell whenever their prices go up. I think Nep does that. I do it more versus the first owner side. Oof. That's tough. I'm going to just discard him for this epi. Did I just discard the one that we used? No! That's like a 45 game Nathan Ake. I hate myself. Oh, dude. He was going to be in our club forever. Boards. Oh, my days. Anyways. Yeah, that's probably, if you're running a regular FIFA Point RTG, I think he can get into our Prem team. Me and him have made up. It's been 6 years since we had our little bust up, so it's all good. We're best buds. God bless it. So I think the difference is with a non-first owner is I would just not do the upgrade process. I would just sell everything and then use those coins to your advantage. Nice. 84 rated Ziyech. Use those coins to trade more, use those coins to buy the players that you want. And that would be the only difference that I would recommend the bronze pack method to a regular no FIFA point RTG and a first owner no FIFA point RTG. So these gold 2 player packs are not looking great, boys, unfortunately, but it is what it is, man. An hour of the BPM and then we can do another 5 gold player upgrades. No big deal. All right, it's boards again. Well, there we go. So we filled up the club with some good gold fodder. We've made a lot of coins. We filled up the club with silver players, and we filled up the club with bronze, top 5 league and Sud and Lib players with about an hour's worth of the BPM. If you do that every day, you will be shocked within a couple of weeks at how big and how awesome your club is, and you're making coins while you're doing all of the things I've just described to you guys. So let's finish off with a preview pack. Why not? Finish off the BPM tutorial. You never know. Maybe we'll get something good here. No. Oh, man. I mean, Potence is like 1,700 coins, but unless there's... Yikes. Yeah, that's a no. Unless there's a shadow or something in there, that's going to actually be a preview pack that we don't worry about. We can do a preview pack of the silver as well to finish things off. But if you guys have any questions, make sure you ask me live on stream, twitch.tv/Nick20AT, or within this video. This video is part of the Poor Man, the First Owner PMRTG grind, so it's going to be part of the setup, but it's going to be titled the Bronze Pack Method Tutorial, Everything You Need to Know type of thing. So it'll be a standalone kind of as well. It'll be in my... Twitch chat for people to refer to, and maybe within the comments section. If you guys have any further questions about the Bronze Pack method, let me know in the comment section or on Twitch, and I'll try and answer you guys as well. And if things change, if in a week EA bring back, or maybe even tomorrow, if EA bring back the 400 coin packs, or once League SBCs come out, maybe we do a revisited Bronze Pack Method tutorial video. But for now, this should be more than enough for you guys. Thank you so much for watching yet another video on the channel, and hopefully it helps you guys out on your journey to have a awesome no FIFA point road to glory for FIFA 22. God bless. We'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.